Yo. What y'all boys on? In this video, I wanted to talk about how life as a man is not about feelings, right? Prime example, right? Let's use boxing for example. Before niggas get in the ring, they scared as fuck, bro. You know what I'm saying? Before you step in a ring, when you step in a new environment in general, when you do something you've never done before. You're very scared, you know what I'm saying? But you're not supposed to let that emotion of fear take control of you. For example, you could be in a relationship also, right, with a woman. When she gets emotional, she might say some crazy things, or she might get upset or raise her voice, but that's because women are more emotional than men. If you get angry at her, you can't just take your emotion out on her. You have to control your emotions. If you want to get in shape, but you hate working out, and you feel like shit every time you work out, how are you going to work out and get in shape if you don't work out and get in shape? So you're not supposed to act off of that feeling of not wanting to do it. If you don't want to go to work, you got people you got to provide for. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter how you feel. And I'm not saying that in the aspect of this alpha male type perspective of, oh, hide your feelings and be this macho man that doesn't talk about his feelings. That's not what I'm saying. Be expressive about your emotions. It's okay to be emotional. It's okay to cry. It's okay to show emotion. My point is, you're not supposed to let that emotion pinpoint what you're going to do with your life, right? If you say you want to box, but you're scared once you get into the gym, you can't let that emotion of being afraid dictate your action of what you wanted to do. If you don't feel like going to work, but you got people to take care of, you can't let that feeling of not wanting to go to work dictate you not going to work. If you don't have confidence in yourself and you see a girl that you want to talk to, you can't let that feeling of not being confident in yourself dictate your actions of not going to go speak to her. If you're upset at your girlfriend, you can't yell at her and get emotional and let that emotion dictate how you react. You know what I'm saying? You can't. Because life as a man is not about feelings. It's not about what you feel like doing. Niggas work out every day. You think every single day motherfuckers feel like working out? Motherfuckers be having stress every day. You think I take that stress out on people and treat people like shit based off of my feelings? Nah. Most men nowadays, probably like 90% of men nowadays, have no control of their emotions. They have no control of their emotions at all. They yell at women. They cuss women out. They cuss children out. They yell at children. Like, they move off emotions. And the same men that move off emotions are the same men that go on YouTube and these podcasts talking about oh, never tell a woman how you're feeling. Your woman's going to look down upon you if you tell her how you're feeling. My phone cut off, but never tell anyone how you're feeling. So you bottle it up inside, and then it's finally going to release, and then you take it out on everybody, and then no one wants to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? As a man, you need emotional control. Life is not about feelings as a man, bro. I could be sad, but while I'm sad, I'm still going to do the same things that I would do if I was happy. Because that's how it's supposed to be. Still going to work out. Still going to make my videos. Still going to do me. You know what I'm saying? Because life as a man is not about feelings. It's about doing. It's about purpose. It's about staying in your purpose. And then once again, it's not in an alpha male way where I'm saying don't reveal how you feel. It takes more of a man to be vulnerable. Be vulnerable without getting angry or, feeling bad. That takes strength. That takes more strength than just bottling your emotions and acting like a tough guy. Those men that are vulnerable, those are real men. The men that are not scared to say how they feel, those are real men. You know what I'm saying? Life as a man is not about hiding your feelings and moving off emotions like most men do. A lot of people drink or smoke because they move off emotions. They don't move off logic. They think, okay, I'm stressed. Besides talking about how I feel, besides coming to the people that I love, besides spending time with the people that I love, because I think no one understands me, let me go kill myself. Let me go get some alcohol. Let me get 10 minutes of pleasure. That's another thing. That's a separate topic. The world is ran off of dopamine. Niggas will ruin a 10-year marriage because of a urge of lust. Niggas will ruin a 10-year marriage for 10 minutes. Think about that. Imagine claiming you want to be married. Imagine claiming you want to have kids. When the time comes, you ruin that 10-year marriage, or however, you ruin a marriage based off of a temporary action. You made a permanent decision based off of temporary action. Now your kid's gonna grow up without you. Even if you're quote unquote still in the picture because you and the mom are still cool, they're gonna be in the house without you. You're not gonna be in the house 24/7, so you don't know what the fuck going on. Your kid's gonna grow up, and if they're smart, I'm not gonna say they're gonna envy you, but they're gonna think like, why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was a little off topic, but life is not about feelings as a man. You gotta stop moving off emotions. If you're sad, it don't matter if you're sad or happy. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be vulnerable and tell people, okay, I'm not feeling good. But guess what? You can say that and still gotta do the same shit that you have to go do. You still gotta work out. You still gotta go to work. You still got people you gotta take care of. You know what I'm saying? There's no time to sit around and feel sorry for yourself and say, okay, since I'm sad, I'm not gonna work out. Bro, it's okay to be sad. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to have emotions. There's nothing wrong with that. The problem is men move off of those emotions and make a permanent decision based off a temporary emotion. That's the problem with men nowadays. Now, women is different because they're emotional creatures. Their biological structure is meant to move off emotions. That's just, women are emotional. So it's cool for them to move off emotions. You know what I'm saying? As a man, you have logical thinking. You're supposed to have more self-control when it comes to your emotions. But a lot of men were raised by women. So a lot of men don't know how to treat a woman right. They yell at women. They cuss women out. They call them out their name. If you have to raise your voice to prove a point, you're insecure within yourself. If you can't stay perfectly calm and assert your point to whoever you're talking to, especially a woman, you're insecure. That's the truth. You're insecure. Any man that raises his voice at a woman, he's insecure. Any man that puts his hands on a woman, he's insecure. Any man that calls a woman out her name, no matter what she does, he's insecure. Because a real man, he's going to either, if it's that bad, he's going to walk out, be like, okay, cool. He's going to walk out and find someone better. Or he's going to get his point across in a calm manner, whether you're yelling or not. You know what I'm saying? For example, with me, I was talking to this one girl, and every time she used to get mad at everything, bro. And she used to cuss me out, make me feel all types of ways. But I never raised my voice once at her. I stayed in a calm manner, and I stayed how I was. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not going to get me out of my character and make me emotional and yell at you. You know what I'm saying? All I'm going to do is walk away. Or if I think you're worth the time, I'm going to try to help. I'm going to stay calm, and I'm going to try to converse with you. But if you can't appreciate that, Go back to the average man. Go back to being with a dude that's gonna call you a bitch and hit you and shit like that. That's you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna wrap this video up, fam. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna catch y'all boys, man.